So, of course, a couple of big things have happened this week in sport, and basketball has been at the forefront of that. Let's talk about Lauren Jackson first. Bronze medal to the Opals. Brilliant result in Sydney at the World Championships, and Lauren in her last game against Canada was just dynamic.
Absolutely
41 years
dynamic.
old and brilliant.
Well, she was too. And, you know, I watched the whole game. I thought, I've got to watch this because you had a feeling that Lauren Jackson just may do something.
Oh, and she did.
I mean, she was always going to, but you had that feeling. You sat there waiting for it, and there it was. A couple of those fall-away jumps, and, you know, come on. She's 41, and she treated him like she was 21. She was excellent. She was outstanding. Full marks. And you know what else I really loved about that, Phil? Was the reception she got from the rest of the team.
Oh, yeah.
There's no animosity about her coming back at 41 and taking someone's spot or nothing like that. It was every time she scored, they stood in the box there and just cheered her.
It was brilliant, unquestionably.
Great to watch.
Just
Great
brilliant.
to watch.
Lovely lady. I'm glad her kids got to see her do that too, to perform at that level and play as well as she did. Oh, no doubt. Well, Sandra Brondello, the coach, of course, played with Lauren. So, you know, there's a lot of great connections in there and absolute superstar. Her mum was a superstar too. So,
and they said, look, it's only 2 years to Tokyo.
Can we get you back? You'll only be 43, you can do it, Miles. No, I think her body might say, I'm not going to. It was brilliant. And, of course, the 36ers had a big win in a practice game in the USA.
You've got to put that in perspective
in Phoenix.
Because,
well, one's got a $1.7 million budget, and the other one's got a $60 or $80 million $260 million budget.
Wow.
So I think it was a great win, 134 to 124.
It's a shootout.
It's fantastic, and it's a great publicity thing at the moment. Someone asked me about it yesterday, so it's absolutely fantastic. But if you put it in perspective, what it shows is here's a team that's coming into the start of a season, ready to go. Here's a team that's just starting their season. So it doesn't matter how talented you are, how good you are. If the base isn't there, you are susceptible. So when we talk about players missing pre-season training, coming in to play the season, they're always up and down and they don't play well. Here is a glaring look at that right in front of you. I'm taking nothing away. Sixers, brilliant. But that's what it shows you.
What does it do for the Sixers though now with the season, with the upcoming season?
It's massive. Expectations up. You know, they're two imports. Craig Randall and Francis both with 35 and 32. So looks like they've landed a couple of beauties there. So I think it's exciting. You know, it's exciting for the league, and it does reverberate around that, hey, basketball in Australia, we're close. And we've shown that. We beat the USA here with the Australian team in the build-up to the last Olympics. So basketball's sitting in a pretty good spot at the moment.
And a couple of the guys we've had in have said that, haven't they? Oh, no, Australian basketball, I'm talking about Americans that we've had in here on the show.
They rate it highly.
Have said, Australian basketball, we want to play here.
Also, all this does now is prove how good we are. Hey, just quickly, viewing audience, I wanted to touch on this one. Most watched sporting event so far this year. And we're coming towards the end. The NFL Super Bowl had a viewing audience of 99.18 million people. So just to put things in perspective, because there's been a bit of criticism at Channel 7 that the ratings for the AFL final were down on the previous year. But let's put it in perspective, people.
Wow.
COVID year. People couldn't get out and about, wanted to watch the grand final. That's why the ratings were so high, because of COVID. So now I'm either going to the grand final, I can watch it, but I can also get out and do other things.
Get out and about.
So I think of course, the AFL didn't quite rate 99.18 million.
Now, I've got one for you here, just quickly before we go. There's a fellow to keep your eye on. He's not even in the squad, but I think he will be before the T20 starts here, is Cameron Green.
Cameron Green?
Cameron Green is going to destroy attacks around the world, and I mean destroy attacks. He is one of the best young players that I've seen, and one of the most brutal young players that I've seen. He can bat, he can bowl, and he can play in all three forms. Test match, one day, and T20. He is the man.
All right, keep your eye on Cameron Green. Barry Curtin will be in next week with his Redbacks cap on that they've now made official for all the players on games played and your number.
Yes,
I'll look forward to seeing that. Hey, hope you've enjoyed the show, everybody. Bye for now.